Hello and welcome once again, or for the very first time. If you're here new, welcome. I'm Hambbage, and I'm glad you're here. We're going to play some hardcore vanilla Minecraft today, as we always do. And note the splash screen, the game is celebrating along with us. Try the mushroom stew. Yesterday, we wrapped up the advancement for eating every single food every one of the 40 listed foods in the game. There are a couple that are notoriously absent in that list. Specifically, the cake is the big one. But any of those listed type advancements have inconsistencies across the board. Wow. Hi, Sky. So that was our last episode. We cleaned things up, took care of business, and now we are going to see what and how much we can do and learn from our axolotl friends in this episode. So we got a few supplies with us. A bed, because that seems like a good idea. A boat, although we're not going to start using that. A bucket. We need to catch an axolotl. And then some fish, because that's my guess as to what they would be interested in munching on. And I'm pretty sure we did sleep, so now we just need to clear out the riffraff that had gathered before we did that. Oh, I love our new little glow bush things. Where is the... Oh, they're back here. I'm going to come in the water, so I don't catch on fire. What are you going to do? Anybody else in here? Alright, we needed some zombie flesh. And I guess we might as well pick up our self-harm block here. I think we're done with needing any of that, right? We don't need to make ourselves hungry anymore. We're good to go. So my first thought here is to come back to an area that we had discovered very early on in the game. This was one of the first caves that we ever dared to duck into, and I guess we need to go over to the other entrance. That never really amounted to much. I don't know why we kept it accessible. But over here, that was still all covered until we started making the tree farm. This was close to base, so we could run back and forth, and this is where we were starting to try to get coal and iron and some of those kind of things. And it just so happens that it sits here above a flooded underwater ravine kind of thing. So we need to... So there's a glow squid, and I don't know what order these things are going to play themselves out in. Obviously, the first thing we need to do is find axolotls. There's one. Okay, let's try to get him first. Or is he fighting? Yeah, he is fighting. So let's just do the team up. Come back over here. Where'd you go, dude? Where you at? Oh, you're gonna go fight this guy? Come here. Come help me fight this guy. Dude. What are you doing? Come here, yellow axolotl guy. Oh. Wait for the full air. We'll use our water breathing when we need it. Where did he go? Dude! Alright, you're getting the bucket. Alright, cutest predator. Now, can we get him to... Alright. So far, we're doing really well. Oh, here he comes over here. Let's get this guy too. Oh, you got him. Good job. So that was easier than I kind of expected. So now, if we can find him again, the last mystery is, do you like salmon? Hey, come here. Do you like salmon? No. Do you... Maybe they'll want cooked fish? Where'd you go again? Dude. Listen, you are... You just head off hunting more glow squid? There he is. So we gotta find out what they like to eat. Get... Well, that doesn't seem to be it either. Okay. Can I re-bucket him? Her? Whatever. It's kind of cool. I like the yellow. You see so many of the pinkish colored ones that... I know it's not the... Oh. 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 We got room here. I'm not too worried, but... I kind of like to keep our yellow friend. He's kind of special to us. So yeah, axolotls are amphibious, unlike dolphins and things that will slowly flop around and eventually die. There he is. Oh, and now there's another one, but we still don't know what... You, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Gotcha. Alright, you are a special friend. Now. Maybe we bring him back and see if we can do some food testing. In the base, that would make it easier. The things I'm thinking, glowberries again. They worked out well for us on the food as a guess for what we had not gotten. Again, because axolotls and glowberries, I think, all came out in the same release. These are raw. Let's get the cooked versions. Let's get these glowberries. What else might they like? I wonder. I mean, they hunt these. I kind of doubt that's a food, but where can we put you? All right. Now, the cooked was new, right? Where? Don't go too far. Do you like this? Oh man. Is there a teaming? Not teaming? Okay, it's not that. If it's not that, I'm kind of guessing it's not going to be this. If it's not that, not those. Not those. How about tropical fish? This was always going to be the toughest part. I mean, I don't think it's going to be any of these things, right? Maybe they're the next. To try? You want a coarse fruit? You want a brown mushroom? Clear Clearly not. What do we get here? 2 different mushrooms. Do you want a red mushroom? I really don't think these are likely, but... Are we overthinking this? Maybe it's just regular, like, meat? Those aren't really food. That was a long shot. I mean, neither are these, really. But I don't know what we are supposed to do with them. Although, maybe do those make purple blocks? I don't know why else we'd want... Yeah, there we go. That's what they're for. Maybe I'm just overthinking, right? So, let's try some raw chicken. Raw pork. It is a predator. Did we try zombie flesh on him? Now that I put it away. What do you eat, dude? Got the cooked pork right here. Do you like cooked pork? No. No. Do I have to do anything like teamy before he'll eat? Doesn't seem like it, right? I didn't know I was going to have to recreate the whole eating episode just on this guy. What more? The game gave us a hint of mushroom stew. I think that's a long shot. What more? We should really have these with us. That was what I just thought. Azaleas, maybe? We've got moss. I don't think this is likely. Let's sleep in our waterbed. Yeah, I mean, usually when new mobs or things come out, right, the stuff that comes out at the same time is going to be what kind of works with them by game design, right? So if that was to be the case, let's start. I think this is how this went. That now if we if we bone meal that, Eventually we'll have shots of getting azaleas, right? Like these. Okay. Which is kind of cool looking anyway, but how many... And there were like azalea trees. Have those come yet? I can't remember what. Is that... Boom! Azalea tree. Nice. But I don't think any of these things... that's fortune. I guess we'll first science some of the stuff again. I know we did this. So those don't even need like a silk touch. They just give us the little trees. I really don't think any of that's going to be the magic formula for this axolotl. But again, stuff that is kind of same time era, right? You know, it's not like they do anything different. And I don't think azaleas ever do anything else. So what? We've tried the two berries. We've tried all the fish, raw and cooked of the two main fish, and then tropical fish. He doesn't eat any of those. Most of the meats, we haven't tried raw beef. Let's try that. We tried golden apple, maybe a golden carrot. And again, I'm just trying to get a single heart to tell us. Then we'll go try to get another axolotl or bring this one along with us. Find another one and do the breeding. Just hope we don't have the like pickiest eater ever axolotl. And dude, my floorboards are getting all warped while you're swimming around in here. I don't have any regular squid ink. I was wondering about that. I mean, like, I'm trying to think, you know, game logic. What do? They like to hunt squids deep in ocean ravines. How about drowned stuff? Like prismatic bits or eyes of the sea or any of that. Let's try all those varieties of things. Again, these are all long shots, but we're kind of at the long shot point, right? There'll probably just be some weird combination that I'll end up finding out, but you like either of these things? Hey. They're very oceany. I really don't think either of these two are likely. Come on. Alright, not any of those. I gotta go over here to get this golden carrot. Maybe we'll have enough time. Here he comes. Alright, stop. Hey. Let's put all these away. Kelp? Dried kelp? I guess we just turned all our dried kelp into kelp blocks, didn't we? But maybe? These are also kind of sea-based things. Can I break one of these? Yes, thank you. That's a good thing. Alright, let's hope he likes kelp. Which is odd for the cutest predator to be a vegetarian of the sea, but if it's any of those, I'll take it. Hey, dried kelp? You like bigger dried kelp? Do you like juicy, wet, fresh kelp? Do you like any of these things? I'm so confused. These aren't really food. We're going to have to clean this chest back out again. Bread, baked potato, regular apple, wheat, pumpkin. I don't have any melons up here. I think it's going to be cocoa beans. Although I guess we'll try. What do we do with those cookies? Oh, are they still in here? Clean this chest out. All right. Oh, man. You like cookies? Everybody likes cookies. Glowberry we already tried. I don't need seeds. How great would it be if they like seeds? Tropical fish. I think we tried all this stuff. Hay bales? You like hay bales? Like a horse? You like wheat? Like a cow? You like fermented spider eyes? Like a... you know, something? Sugar? Slime balls? Regular apple. We haven't tried that one yet. Now I'm losing track of what we've Not that. Potato. Sorry, my phone is getting blown up because people are... we gotta make just endlessly the same jokes over and over and over again. Pumpkins. Alright. That really shouldn't be in here. We're going to run out of space. I'm trying to be a little smarter. Bowls. Stack. Baked potatoes. Did we try baked potato? I mean... So I'm really guessing it's not the food type anymore. I mean, we're... What? Oh, I forgot I hadn't finished that. Here. Grab those. That. Grab all these, maybe? The brown mushroom? Am I just blind? There we go. Keep a golden carrot up here. Just gonna take the rest of the stuff downstairs to the deal. Glycerin melon. Put some of the rest of this nonsense away too. What on earth could these little guys want to eat? I think everything else is pretty well fed up. All right, well, here we go, guys. I got nothing. I think I tried to go very, very well on the attempts. Let's load this up. Okay, now that I've got that up, I will... Is it this one? No, that's the game. Slides. I think it's here. Boom. Okay, now let's take a look together, because I concede. Passive, hitbox side, usable items, leads, water buckets, all that. I don't say anything about it. Okay, look. Total darkness and where there's a block within a base, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Colors. 5 colors. Pink. Brown. Gold. Yellow gold. Cyan and blue. And then here's the super duper duper rare blue. Yeah, we'll get to that if we ever do. Behavior. Attack all aquatic mons except turtles and other axolotls. They also attack drown. 2 points of damage. 2-minute cooldowns. May play dead, I didn't know Um, nearest water source because they die outside of water after 6,000 game ticks. I didn't know that. Bubble comes. Axolotls picked up with a bucket and respawned. So that means like put back down again, I guess. Do not despawn. That's kind of cool for our gold one. Axolotls can be named placing a bucket of axolotl into an animal, the same as renaming any other item. Breeding. Buckets. Oh my. We tried tropical fish. All right. Well, that's that's the answer. Turn that off. Hide that. Hide that. Back to the game. We all learned something. I was close, but a little bit off. So let's go load up on buckets of tropical fish. I hope he can get into this source block enough that he's not. I think we've already been here 5 minutes, right, with trying all those foods. So I'm not too worried that it's now going to despawn. I saw that chainmail helmet. Otherwise, I was just going to be like, oh, let's wait. Ever inching closer. Just boots and hat on that. And I haven't found a lot of iron. We can always make iron armor if we want. Full set. Okay, we don't need bone meal anymore. We've got the one. That's our original one. Threadfin. Oh, is that the kind of tropical fish? Maybe. Crazy. So maybe that is a way that we can make our own collection of all the tropical fish if they're named. That I will try to do off stream here. I'm not gonna waste time. We already did the web browser and all that. I'm going to put a note for myself in the coordinates page that says check for list of tropical fish names. Because I've always said one of the things I'd like to do is get the full collection of tropical fish. If we can do that with buckets and fish and just store them all in a chest, that would be cool. Now, didn't we have more buckets than just 4? I don't know, but we're going to do it this way. Boom. Boom. Oh, I didn't know those were 16s, but alright, we got enough buckets, because we're going to go tropical fishing. Get our scuba gear, we've still got a couple of those. Shulker box can come out because we may need to load them up, right? They're not going to stack it all. So before we get the axolotls, let's go try to grab a whole bunch of tropical fish. And we usually have a few here. Oh man, I forgot. Okay. Now, do these get... Hey, kind of pesky little buggers, aren't they? Goatfish. Oh, so how did I not know that this was a thing, guys? You gotta tell me that. Those are cod. So now we want variety, right? But we also want duplicates because so these should be the same. Cichlids. So we're going to hold uniques and get extras to get this advancement. And these guys are kind of good since we had so many of them. Right around, they'll be our axolotl food. Oh, look at you. You're cool. So I am dead serious. I know it's not an advancement, but will be something that will continue on after we kind of wrap up some of these other projects and things that we've been involved in. We're definitely going after the tropical fish, and I know there's a lot of varieties. I have no idea how many, but it's basically like, shapes and then pairs of colors, so you can get a whole bunch of variety. Now, is this a puffer? Yep. Can I get you in a bucket? This is kind of suicidal. I got puffer fish in a bucket. Nope. What happened to him? Did he, I want a puffer fish in a bucket. Oh, I want some of you guys too, though. Alright, let's go. Let's go reset. This is so much fun. Everybody else having as much fun as I am? Oh, crazy fun. Alright. Cotton candy beta. Dasher, cyan light blue, Chicklid. That's the only one of those. So let's put the rest of these. Oh, a red-lipped blenny, another Chicklid, a goatfish, a butterfly fish, and a second goatfish. All right, pick you back up. And again, I don't know. I've talked about and said how cool I think it would be if we had, I wouldn't just throw a bunch of buckets. If some of these varieties were specific to particular biomes. I don't know if that's a likely thing or not. And some of these I don't know if we're getting dupes on. Like that one I think we might have already had. But it's nice and convenient if you keep getting steadily different spawning tropical fish, right? But it's cooler if we only have a dozen varieties that can show up in our particular combination of biome edges and water, whatever. I'm guessing that is probably true for the water, where a deep cold ocean is different than a lukewarm ocean in the kinds of fish. But I don't think that this particular little bay, being surrounded by forest and plains, would behave differently than the one over here that's next to tundra. Good. We'll all figure it out together, but... Ooh, you're for sure different. Oh, and you're very bouncy. Come here. Come here, you bouncy fish. Come here. Gotcha. Nope, didn't get you. Oh, no. Come here. Gotcha. Okay. I think we already had one of you, but if we did, that'll just go as food. Alright, now you're a puffer. These guys, look at you, you're green. I don't think we have any green ones yet. And look at you. You're kind of spiny looking. Oh, I don't know which one I got there. Anemone? Anemone? It's not really a fish. I don't know, maybe it is. Like the anemones are the little like fingery things in coral areas that the fish, like clownfish, hang out in, right? Nemo lived in an anemone. All right, what's your deal, dude? Hey. Now it was these guys, I think. I don't know. Maybe this is a duplicate. Maybe not. All right. Oh, and we got a dolphin. So now let's do. A red lip blenny we already have, so there's a couple of those. We have a goatfish. Do we have We have a butterfly fish, but not an ornate one. We don't have a yellowtail. We do have one of those. We got one of those. We don't have a red snapper. We already have butterfly. We don't have an anemone. Red lip blenny again. Queen angelfish. Oh, this is great. All right, now let's go see if we can get another deal. We should have about 15 minutes or so left. Should be just enough time to have success if we can. There's one. Hey, bud. Oh, come here. I know you're fighting, but are you playing dead now? That seems like a good time for us to catch you. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Gotcha. All right. Up we go. Oh, we're so close. So close. It was so nice out this morning. I was enjoying it, and now I hear the wind rattling in my chimney. So in theory, you two will not despawn. This is going to make an even bigger mess of my place. Alright, let's try you guys out with red lip blennies. Hey, come here. Hey! Boom! 2 by 2. Oh, fantastic, guys. We're winning very much. Now, I think we need to... Let's bucket these 3 back up for safekeeping. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be a mess. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. All right, there's you. Get in the bucket. Oh. Oh, this is going to be insanely frustrating. Got you. All right, now it's just the little guy. Oh. Yeah, this is the worst part. If you miss, you gotta find the water source. Stop it! Come here. Stop it! Oh, now I lost my water source again. Oh, oh no. Oh, what? No. I had you. Oh. Uh. Stop. Is that a thing? Am I like finding out a thing that you can't put little baby guys in buckets? Finally. Oh my goodness. All right. You three are going to hang out here with the original tropical fish. That was the one we caught for the advancement. So these guys are all going to hang out. Now, I guess we need dirt because we've made so many... Oh, we use gravel. We've made so many source blocks of water that the buckets aren't going to help us into this lake. So I think we've just surpassed our turtle sanctuary on the list for an axolotl sanctuary. And I don't know that they'd go very well with tropical fish, but at some point, yeah, I don't know, big old aquarium full of small bays of the tropical fish. Now, I don't know. I'll try to do some research on that offline so you guys don't have to endure it, where we look at if I place these buckets of tropical fish, do I then need to name them or are they going to despawn? How do I keep them? But once I have a count, we'll know what kind of a size structure we need to make. But I'm serious when I say there's a list of all the tropical fish that are in the game, and we can get them and then have like a walk-through aquarium and work towards filling it up with all the various fish. And of course, kelp and all that kind of stuff in there, and maybe tie that into a kind of aquatic zoo complex where we have a turtle enclosure that's a big part of that. And again, we're not trying to be cruel to these animals, but for display in sciences to be able to see all the different types and put up signs. Think of the children and educating them about all these kinds of species so that they understand they need to take good care of the environment so they don't get hurt. But now I think most of our chests are in one of the goodie boxes. Do we have any out here? No. We could go digging, but let's just make 8 chests, and we're gonna make a axolotl holding area. Don't worry, they go to a natural kind of sleep. It's kind of a stasis when they're in a bucket. It's like, putting a cloth over a bird cage so that they kind of just naturally go to sleep. Let's go here. Sound good? I hope there's not fire. That's too fire risky. I like having all this area open. Let's go over. I just said It's too fire risky, so let's go right here. Boom. No, there. Now these are all the extras, right? What are we gonna... Let's just make one side one side the other. So those are all duplicates. These are all individuals. All right, now we reclaim our shulker box. It's all good. Need to. Little bit of... Where did I pull this out of? Was that upstairs in the... in the main chest? I can go here. Now we got room for it. But that's a little surprising. Nope. Here. And I wanted to put these leads away. Maybe bucket in there too. I don't know. Seems as good as any. Alright, 2 drop-offs here. And gravel. We may have to go all the way down. I don't remember how full. Not very full at all on gravel. Alright, have we regained some normalcy? Water breathings we didn't need. Let's put those away. And then we'll do a quick look at where we stand. So water bucket, boat. Goody gear. Yeah, in fact, bed too. Because soon we're not going to be sleeping anytime soon. That stays out. This can go away. Alright, well, for those of you guys that like adventure and nethery type stuff, get ready. The cute and warms and fuzzies is all over. The nethery portion is about to take off. We want such a sloppy mess. Those... Wasn't there something else I was looking at just wanting? Oh yeah, more pork. That should be kind of self-sustaining down there because we should have enough piglins and things coming at us. While we're here resetting stuff, though, I'm keeping an eye on the time, and I had seen at the beginning of this episode just how far in we were, so we've got a pretty good grasp on the time. Bunch more golden apples. We'll put these away, and then that is in goody goods. Goody goods. Almost a couple of stacks. anything else in the goods department that we may need to have. We're very well set on torches. I don't think we're going to need that many. As long as we have this, we'll be able to unload our inventory. We'll probably be doing some mining. We'll be doing some interior work within a bastion, I think. And probably going to the one over by our spawn portal. We know where it is. It's right there. And this time we'll probably just combat our way through it. And I think that, honestly, I think that's the one we were working on. I don't know how I got it associated by the fortress, but clearly it's not. So, yeah, I think we're good to go gear-wise, and that will be our new focus is some of the end stuff. Not here. Here. And let's do an appreciative look at our husbandry advancements. All done. Oh, it's so good. 3 more ones off the list, 2 by 2. Got our axolotl out of the way, and then axolotl in the bucket, the cutest predator, and the howling, the healing power of friendship. Team up with an axolotl to win a fight. Man, other than finding out it was tropical fish in a bucket that we needed to feed them with, not just tropical fish in the hand, we did pretty well. That was painful, and I'm sorry I had to look it up, but I don't think I would have come up with that for a long, long time. So I'm glad we did. We can move forward and keep going. And lesson learned, if you didn't know, and that I'm excited because that opens up a whole new project, world of possibilities. We still have 4 minutes, so rather than wrapping up, I think it was in gear. Might be in tools. Let's try tools. Oh, man. Here we go. All right. Man, 2 days. It had been weeks and weeks, but now we've got some new projects. Oh, let's 11, 19, 21 projects. We have gas spawning. And I know we're going to kind of do these in reverse. Bastion advancements. Does that cover the lodestone stuff? Mechs. What was the other one that we had? Oh, Power 5 Librarian. Yep. Someday we gotta get that too. We're just kind of rushing ahead trying to get some of these things done. And then builds, this is where we want to move up. SeaWorld is so kind of corny. Aquatic preserve and education complex. APEC. Can we make a good acronym? Acronym? Oh, that gets it across for now. And what were the others that we saw it in there? Tree farm improvement, gotta do that, and then pastures and all the farm stuff. Oh boy. Tree farm improvement. All right. Updated list. So yeah, the next couple go in there. All right, that did take us all the way up to the end. So without further ado, we're going to save here. And I'm going to thank you guys. I appreciate it. Last video was uploading as we did this one, hopefully without too much overlap. It was only 5 minutes or so left on it. So I will publish that one, get this one started. And I do believe that's probably going to wrap us up for today's recordings. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to record. I may record one more and schedule it for early Saturday just in case. Weekend's supposed to be beautiful again, and that would give me a little bit of a wiggle room. So we'll see how that plays out. But I appreciate you guys coming by. Let me know, likes, comments. In the comments specifically, I would have normally said, hey, let me know what I'm missing on the Axolotl stuff. But timing wasn't going to allow for multiple videos, just waiting to see if anybody reached out to comment. So instead, since we will have a lot of time before we really get into any of the aquatic stuff or really make an effort to track down more tropical fish, let me know in the comments if you've done anything with tropical fish, or do you have any builds or anything. What do you think of the idea? Do you think that would be fun to go out and see how many more varieties there are, how many we can track down? And thoughts on the complex. Should I include those in kind of a gallery of small fish enclosures so each are set out, and you can, if you want to see what a red-lipped glossy looks like or whatever they were, red-lipped Benny, I think, you can walk up to that cage with a cage tank with a sign and see some of that type of fish. I think it would be really cool. I think it would be a worthwhile project, a kind of bigger build, different from the barn and all that kind of stuff, a little more modern and totally different stylization, but one that I think would be awesome to put some time into building. So let me know if you guys think that's cool, if that excites you, and know that any of those are a long way off, because up until November 30th, we're going to be pushing hard on the remaining advancements, again, with the exception of the powder snow one and the how did we get here, just because I know we don't have enough time to get really started into those. And I think when 18 drops, we're going to be eating up the new content and enjoying that, exploring. You guys may have played snapshots. I have not, so there's a lot of new stuff for me to explore and discover. And then in the aftermath of that, we may go back to some of these projects that I've been keeping in the list, because we will have pushed advancements very hard, and we'll have a little bit of time to kind of balance that back by doing some exploring, and that will fit in naturally with 118, but kind of getting our bearings in the new stuff, maybe turning to getting high speed. That line to the north, I think, is going to be the one that we'll continue to work from, getting some high speed transit out of that so that we can quickly move from new chunks to the old one, the original ones, and back and forth, that kind of stuff. So take care. Have a wonderful break. I hope the weekend kicks off excellent for you. And we will see you back here for the next episode. Keep your eye out on Twitter and YouTube subscriptions to see just when that releases. Take care.